called Apex Legends, and I just won my last round. Which, if you don't know, it's like a battle royale game, and there's like 60 players in the map, and coming out on top is particularly rare because you have fucking spastic kids and chinky people playing that will blow your fucking brains out as you carefully crawl across the map for half an hour. That is really gay. Yeah, it is. It's really gay. It's it kind of I don't know. It's better than the other games that I've tried recently. The gunplay is better. It is a genuinely awful looking game. I don't know what it is. It's like every element of the game. The guns are fucking ugly. The character design is fucking ugly. Every single one of the characters is like an indeterminate brown color. They don't even have like Asian people. They have like one Asian character and she's Japanese. And then the rest are just like, there's like a Malaysian medic, and it's just like, what the fuck are these people? Where the fuck did they come? Is this like the far off future where everyone's just mixed together except for the Asians who are minding their own business still? There's like one blonde chick, and she like keeps her hands by her crotch all the time because she's like insecure because everyone else is brown and she's not, and she's like protecting herself from sexual assault or something. And then I log in, I swear to God, this is true. I logged into the game for the first time ever. I just spent like 2 hours downloading the 60 fucking gigabit massive EA dump onto my computer, and I open it up. Very first thing I see after I log in, you have been given an award, a player icon, Stop Asian Hate. And apparently for February they did Black Lives Matter, which is like the raised fist icon. And I swear to God, there are people out there who actually put this shit on their profiles. They actually use like Black Lives Matter and Stop Asian Hate instead of something cool like an achievement. Which, like mine is like I want a game as fucking God. I can't close this shit before I start distracted. But like you know, there are achievements for like winning the game and then winning the game without letting anyone die. They're actually impressive. They have the urgency in a fucking video game. And it's like, what's wrong with you? Put things on your profile that you've accomplished. And for the record, I believe very firmly at this point in time that the Stop Asian Hate shit is reverse psychology. They're trying to condition me to be, like, just keep saying it until it annoys me so much I just run out there and find an elderly Chinese person, just punch them in the fucking face. And I'm so sick of hearing it. It's like it's trying to tell me I should hate Asian people. And it's like, it's not gonna work, EA. I don't care how many times you tell me to stop Asian hate. I'm not going to start hating Asian people. But for the lesser-minded out there, the people who are the uninformed voters among us, this campaign of Stop Asian Hate will successfully reverse psychology them into assaulting fucking Asian people. Because now I'll tell you what it is. I'm not even being schizo about this. I'm being a little bit schizo, but not 100%. It's if you remember, okay, there was when I was a child, when I was a little boy, and I was in school in the 1990s and early 2000s, there was a school program called DARE. And some of you may be Zoomers, some of you may be millennials, God forbid. And you may not know what the DARE program is. You may be foreign too, God forbid. Here is DARE. DARE was a government program that is designed to dare kids. I dare you not to do drugs. And they would say that, like, you take the DARE challenge to not do drugs. And the way that this worked is that it made people think, like, oh my God, everyone's doing drugs. Everyone's doing drugs except me. To the point where they have to dare me not to do drugs. I mean, I guess I should do drugs then. Like, that's literally, it was a, you can look this up, there are fucking studies about how this DARE program completely backfired and normalized drugs essentially because the government kept telling people that everyone does drugs and you're missing out. And I swear to God, that might be, literally might be the Stop Asian Hate shit. It's like, what do you mean Asian hate? Who the fuck hates Asians? And then you're sitting there and you're thinking, like, I'm a racist and I don't hate Asians. Am I missing out? Is something wrong? Should I be hating Asians? There seems to be such a problem that they have to stop it. That they have to put it in my Apex Legends. And people are using that icon on their fucking banner profile instead of how many fucking times they've won the game.
Now,
I'm telling you, there's something
return
to it.
from whence
And
thou
maybe
camest.
in the future, assuming
Thou
that we
hast a
aren't
place
all
in that
memory
world,
holes and this
and
entire
that alone is
nightmare
cause to rejoice.
is blotted out of existence, but they may do studies on that
For
too.
should this
to prove
world
that I'm
wither
right.
and rot,
And you'll remember, if you hear it
even
in the
then
future,
would
40 years in the future,
Ariandel
that Stop
remain
Asian
our
Hate was
home.
actually a reverse psychology
Leave
NK
us be, Ashen
program
One.
to make people hate Asians.
Sweep all
more.
thought of us
Remember
from
me.
thy mind,
Remember that I call
as
it.
thy kind always have.
I've also been
Leave
watching
us
South Park.
be,
That's what my
sweep
note
all
says. I wrote
thought
this down to make sure I remember it. I've binge watched South Park all the way up to season 15 now, and I can definitively say that South Park jumped the shark after season 9. Season 9 was the last great season, and besides a very specific episode called "You're Getting Old," where Stan gets depressed, has to cope, conceive, and dilate with his depression. It spoke to me very much when I was a young boy and watching South Park, and I still tear up at Landslide because it reminds me of family and stuff. But besides that, after season 9, in case you are curious about my South Park review, after season 9 they start going for memes. It's hard to explain. They start trying to be mimetic, where they think that people are gonna like say these things that happen, and it works. Like a lot of the most famous South Park expressions come after season 9, but they stop being as good at commentary. They start making memes, which kind of sucks. Okay, now that 10 minutes have passed, the actual content for this week's happening. A little website called Live Leak has been shut down. I don't remember a time before a Live Leak. I think there was Ogreish, like in the old internet, and it was like a medical site detailing like bodies and disease and stuff. But Live Leak came out, and it was a place that hosts like Ukraine Civil War footage, and it was just like a place for videos of like dead bodies and stuff. But okay, this is a weird thing. I don't know what kind of people deliberately seek out reaction footage and bodies and footage, but I'm scheming. I don't like that shit, and I don't want to like, because I don't know enough about it to like paint people a certain way. It is very like there is a group of people out there who just want to see people die, and I don't know if they're sociopaths or like that's like self-identification. I don't know. But there are people out there who step out. And I mean, I never looked at Live Leak unless I was looking for a specific. And I think that Live Leak hosted the Christchurch footage, for example, like after we did, and that's where people went after the initial shock of it, and people were finding the forum for it. Live Leak. So it is weird to see like a little library. Dear Live Leakers, I'm sure you're wondering what's going on right now, so it's only right to properly years ago, we felt the project we were working on had peaked and it was time to move on. Live Leak, although it's an analogy, upside down. The thing is, it's never been less than exhilarating and challenging and something we were all and as we did all those years ago, we felt Live Leak had achieved quality. Time for us to try the world has moved a lot over the last few years. It's not just a website or a business, but a way of life on many sides, but also will enjoy item research and find it useful and entertaining. It's something completely different, completely organized. times and some crazy ones. Sometimes it's just the right time. I want to wrap this up for today, so thank you to all the team, past and present. And I'll cut it off there for the rest of just like talking about item fix and how appreciative it is. You'll notice that I'm sure you're wondering what's going on right now. No explanation. He says that Lively could achieve all it could, and that's the closest to an explanation. And then he says, like, we moved on to item fix because we were done with Lively. It's strange that this happened the same as I was told when BitChute was taking off that the guy who owned BitChute was on like some kind of offshore, British colony or some shit. And that the whims of England itself would not affect BitChute, but that was completely wrong. So I don't know if like the British government just likes to extort people who host shit, or like British nationals who host shit in England, or what. But this is really strange. And it's Lively disappearing is just another site that is lost to the shrinking of the internet. There are diagrams out there that I suggest you look up if you're curious. That show how 20 years ago, 2005, you would have around that introduced to a couple of hundred. And then by the late 2010s, 50% of internet traffic is divided between like a dozen sites. And the internet just keeps getting smaller and smaller. GPS becomes less and less. Doing something like computer farms that has to be posted is unnecessary money and expertise and time, and not many sites are willing to do it. So it is a shame. It's depressing to think about. The internet really should be getting bigger. I think if all was fair, if it was a really equitable market, there would be so much more competition from the enterprises. I don't mean to be a bum out, so that's the end of my bum out talk for the rest of the stream. Interesting thing has happened since the first stream I did. To ask to join it, to express interest in joining it. So I want to just play the phone call. Tommy Tutor was nice enough to record his phone call, which is not a great introduction to a group of people. Like, hey, I want to join your community, your intensely private ranch out in Colorado. Also, I'm recording my call with you to post it on the internet so that the Kiwi Farm can find it. But I'll play that now. I'm sure my link's there.
But I've been like part of the Rainbow Hippie trip for 4 years, I was just hiding behind a beard. So here I am in Tucson, and I have businesses starting to thrive. We're a artist collective. I do stonework. I cut gemstones and carve. But my education is in ecosystem engineering. fisheries biology, polyculture, aquaponics, sustainable energy transit capture technology, stuff like that.
It's crazy to me whenever I listen to Tommy. Whenever he's like in the zone and he's trying to like actively impress someone, he comes across as like really mellow, really like put together, knows what he's talking about. Just a nice old hippie man. And then like that, like at a fucking, you know, drop of a hat, he flips his shit completely and starts screaming on the telephone. Like there's the video from the person stream I played of him talking to the FBI, and he's like calling to the FBI and saying blah blah blah, trying to get them to do investigations and shit, and then the guy tells him he can do that. He's just fucking screaming at the FBI over the phone. The call's not that long, it's like 2 minutes, so I'll play the rest of it.
I thought if we could find some fit, I might be of use to you guys. Definitely would like to interview somebody and help with the publicity.
That's Penny talking.
Partners and I are talking about the summer selling season in Southern California. And we'll possibly turn around and come toward Colorado before the summer. But definitely for the next, June, July, May we're working here in town, and then June and July we'll be working in Southern California.
He sells rocks, in case you don't know.
Why?
Yeah, someone pointed out that Kevin is specifically omitted people that are going to be on the team. That's very strange. Why does he have no say in what happens? Who gets added to the tranche?
Okay, well, I'll send you a link to I'll send you my phone number right now in the chatter.
Listen to the sound of his voice. I don't know what the fuck it is. Super feminine. A lot of people. There's like a lot of commie dick girls. Why didn't I write the name? And then I remembered, no, that's actually that is actually the name that they're going by. Oh, here we go. Wait, no. This. So this is Commie Dick Girl. They're at a Popeye's chicken.
No, stop trying to gaslight trans people and tell us that we're crazy. Crazy. You need to fucking be mindful of other people and stop being a fucking scumbag and you're a liar. I heard you. Stop fucking gaslighting trans people. Wait, what? Did you call me a sir again? What was that? You said good night, sir? Alex, I'm gonna be talking to you for That's bullshit. You're fucking lost. No, you don't fucking discrimination. No, listen to this. Fucking government. No, you don't fucking Fuck you.
I played like a minute of this and like, yeah, this is funny. I want to make sure I get like a real reaction to the second half. That's pretty great. Can you imagine being like so mentally fragile that a fucking kid looking at a Popeye's chicken saying "calm down, bro" is like a fucking like life-changing experience for you? Like, how fucking pathetic. What an awful life. Okay, this person literally goes by, they posted themselves because they were recording, literally goes by Commie Dick Girl, and they posted on the video on Twitter out of Tucson, ironically. That's where fucking Tommy is. Every day, someone has to call me sir, and when I am justified about it, they put a double down for a bigoted error. You have content warning transphobia. I'm picking up over 8 clearly before and calls me certain my own dick in Flash and Sun. This is not even like the first thing they have a YouTube channel. They're actually this is how ringtone on that they're wearing is a necklace. Do you think the Ultimate Lore, they got that from Tommy Tudor? Because there's a connection to someone else I'm going to be talking about. That'd be great. They all need to go to the ranch.
Nope. I don't have time for this shit, and I have to fucking get into it every day. Had enough yesterday. With my friend going missing, and then this, it's like I gotta deal with this shit too. Popeye's chicken needs to know that it is not okay for employees to be like calling trans women sir, to like intentionally like fucking fuck with me after I did something he doesn't like. I heard the motherfucker call me sir. Okay? And you can lie to save his ass. You're always so spineless and lazy. But the world will let you know at least this, that if you do this, if you go and you fucking accost trans people in public, we can hold you accountable. We can just make a fucking fact and say that some of us fucking will.
That's great. That's excellent. We need a thread on them. I hope they continue to produce such primo content. I want to see this person freak out at every major like the review brawl, like the trans review brawl. They go into each fast food restaurant, reviewing menu items, and freaking out at the staff working there. That would be excellent. Someone tell me, what the fuck, does it tell me the name of the song in the background? No, it does not.
Ashen.
It sounded like an anime intro theme. I could be wrong. Middle or whatever, but it kind of sounded like an anime thing. That would be really cool. If it's anime thing, let me know. If it's not, don't tell me. I don't care.
That is good, wasn't it?
Okay, and actually, this person ties in somehow to the next person, who is fucking also crazy, and very specifically brought up Commie Dick Girl as their friend in the conversation logs I'm about to read. There's no eyebrows? What?
To say that some of us.
They have like Hitler eyebrows. They like have toothbrush like eyebrows. What the fuck? Like real talk. If this person walks into your fucking store, how do you know what their gender is? Should you ask? Why are their teeth all pointy? What the fuck do they eat? Like the souls of children? Look at this shit. That is creepy. That is creepy. That's not human. Okay, whatever. So let us continue. This is, for some reason, everyone in this one is trans. Today's a trans day of visibility, I guess. I received these threatening DMs on Wednesday. Vanity at Femboy Crypto says to me, "I alone will be your demise, expect me." To which I reply, "Cringe." They continue, "Think about it, Mooney. I'm the chosen one. I'm unlike the others you fought before. You know this to be true. Ha ha ha. I'm coming, Moon Man. Ha 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 ha." To which I reply, "Cringe." They continue, but this time they send me a tweet. Just apropos of nothing, they send me a tweet that says that Pepe is like an alt-right symbol. And Femboy Crypto says, "My friends are outlawing Pepe. I don't know how I feel about it." And then they try to entice me into conversation about this topic, this enticing topic of Pepe the Frog. And if you want to voice chat with me on Discord, we can talk about feelings. I know you like trans girls secretly. It's okay, I won't tell anyone. We'd be a good couple, and if people say you're transphobic, you just say your girlfriend is trans. I know you want a trans GF, and I don't blame you. Cock is hot, girl dick. And then 40 minutes later they say, "Fuck you, Josh, fuck you." I wake up in the morning, shocked by this random turn of events in my messages, and I had to use TweetDeck to capture these because Femboy Crypto posted this to their Twitter, like they deleted their Twitter account or they changed their handle or something. And when you do that, it removes the conversation history from Twitter. So TweetDeck works differently somehow, and it had a record of it, so I copied it from TweetDeck. But it definitely deleted the messages on the main Twitter site. And when I tried to reply "LOL cringe" to this in the morning, it said there is no user by that name. Now I posted this to Twitter, and they messaged me again to have a follow-up conversation. And now I have another beeping. They sent me another message, and I will now read this until it gets boring. I conversated a little bit this time because I was curious about something, and it kind of went off the fucking rails. So I'll just read what I can. They sent me another message saying, I'm going to do what I can, and I can do more than most. And I said, I am not interested in promoting your content at this time. And they said, I'm serious, I'm taking you down, I don't have content, I have video diaries and some fun things. I'm not here for you, I'm here for me. I'm going to fight against all of you bigots. You've all had your time and now it's over. Believe it. You won't see anything on your screen, by the way, because capturing fucking Twitter DMs is a pain in the ass. I saw you posted the DMs, and I'm asking you to delete that tweet. It's totally out of context, and you know it. You are a devil human. You are literally evil incarnate. Die. I curse you. All I want to do is love, literally. All I want is pure love, and you fucking bigots make that impossible. I can't be pure love because of this hatred. You tank me. And I say, homie, maybe your psychotic mental breakdowns are alienating people. To which they reply, if people like you didn't exist, I'd be fine. I saw what you did to Laura/Commie Dick Girl, which is the person that I just played. She is literally a homeless trans person, and you're all picking her. She was being insulted and threatened and laughed at, and you all just find it so fucking funny. I'll show you funny. I'll show you what I think is funny. You want to know what makes me laugh, huh? And I say, yeah, because they're freaking out at a Popeye's chicken, dude. That's funny. I have a question. What's your experience like dating women before transitioning? Now my gambit here, as I wanted to see if this person was an incel. As I've discussed before in previous episodes, I believe that trans people are mostly incels. They reply, it's not funny, you're picking on a trans homeless woman. You suck so much. I dated a lot of women, probably more than most of the incels that populate your vapid forums. I ask how many, tell me a story from one of your dates. And then they say in all caps, this isn't an interview. Tell you what, delete your tweet with our DMs and I'll tell you anything you want. No, wait, don't delete that. Delete Laura's thread. And I say, no, I'm just curious, but I don't censor things. My tweets delete themselves after 2 weeks or so anyways. So if they didn't have like a freak out in my DMs, I probably wouldn't read this on stream, and then they would be deleted, and people would forget about it really fast. They reply, oh, okay, I dated a lot of girls. I asked, like, real women. And they say, dude, what the fuck do you mean by that? I dated many cis women and many trans women. I said, I have a theory that all Tims are incels. And he says, your theory is definitely wrong, lol. Your forum posters, however, are most likely incels. Why you say that? And he says, I know your forum posters, lol. I know many of them. I say, okay. And then they say, one tried to be trans even. And I say, I'm just saying that being a man is hard, and I don't think you were up to it, so you tried being what you think is easier, a woman, and that's not going to work. So Vanity says, and she was too bigoted to accept herself, talking about the user that was transitioning. Dude, being trans is way harder than being a guy. Being trans is really tough. I was very sexually successful before transitioning. And I say, yeah, it's tough because it's a square peg in a round hole. And they say, yeah, it's hard, but leave us alone. And I say, being a woman, people think being a woman is easier, and then they transition and find out that it's not easier, and that being a bimbo isn't all there is to being a woman, so they kill themselves. And then he says, Mooney, you have no idea what you're talking about. I thought you would be at least somewhat knowledgeable considering how often you harass trans people. Being trans is really tough. All trans girls know this beforehand. You all just make it harder. It's really tough. I wish I were born a cis woman. And I said, it's tough to be, it's meant to be, yeah, it's a sperm and egg that made me fully conscious. That made me were fully conscious and deliberate. We're just like happy. And I say, that's correct, there's XX and XY. So he chose this life, he says he didn't. I didn't chose this, I chose transitioning. I didn't choose this. I am trans because I don't want to be. I cry a lot and you think it's some help. And I say, it's a fact. I asked if they were trans people, and he said, I had beautiful women and I didn't like sex with them. I don't really identify as a trans woman. Trans women are women, don't be bigoted in here with me. I say, everyone gets made fun of. If you walk around in the grass and look like they do, you're going to get rude comments. And even if the world changes, such as the government forces people like me to be nice and unkind, it's human nature. You will always know what people think about you. And they reply, yeah, like me, loving, I will destroy your kiwi farms with love. And I think that was their gambit. They were trying to get me to fuck them, and then they would be like, hey babe, since you now love the Bucky, maybe you can shut down that transphobic kiwi farm of yours. And I would just be like, oh yes babe, of course you're right. I love the Bucky more than I love being a cyberbully. But I reply instead, if you insist, you know I'm right though. And then, since then, for the last, since this ended at 11:42 a.m. and through till 12:22 p.m., they continued to reply to me. This is the last thing I said. If you insist, you know I'm right, though. They say, let me get a drink of water, actually. I am vanity. No, you're wrong. I know you're wrong. Many people think I'm cute, usually trans girls, but they're sincere. And yeah, I don't pass crying emoji, but I'm trans. I got to accept myself, you know. The existence of your dumb farms has ruined 2 relationships of mine. I bet Narcissa and I would have gotten married if not for the dumb drama you all caused. And then you made Lexi hate me by making me upset and hateful, and now they both hate me. And that's all the other people's fault for trying to corrupt my heart, but I'm a shining paragon. I am a beacon of love. I am an emotional locus. I am a digital dreamer. I am vanity. I will either blind your hate or love, or I will break your heart. I never said earlier, but that is the goal. I want love. I want love always. All I want is happiness and love and equality. I want everyone to be equal. I want communism. I want the rich to be normal. I want the poor to be wealthy. I want trans healthcare. I want good things. So all of you do and all you make fun of me and hate on me so much. Luckily, I'm not as entertaining as Christine, because otherwise you'd have started a cult around me like you did her, that she deserved better and she got used. Poor mentally ill trans girl, you're still using her. You literally are one of the most vile people to ever exist. And by the way, you're wrong. I know way more trans people than you. You're so dumb, though. IG, that's to be expected. I don't know why I may be talking to you, because I know you want change. You spent far too million a homeless trans person got trying to work and got harassed, so all you thought was so funny because your hearts are black, and I see you, I see your photos, I see your dumb face, I totally lost such defenseless with their own life, and blood is sludge, that you have to bully the most vulnerable people in the world, like me, in the spirit, pick on those even wicked than me, homo, trans women, and you never put museums not in full. You'll know why you never put because they know how pathetic they are, and I know a few of them, and they're absolutely miserable, and they don't even know themselves. They use some little hollow egos because they hate themselves deep down and give me solace, but this is quite enough. I hate you, I hate all of you. War. I hope you're mutually worth judgment. I hope voting of upset hate was worth what you received. Here's the real incels and minions. This is I guess, in destroying half of the Milky Way. One day I'll be able to read without stumbling all over myself. That was a task, I guess. Anyway, okay, we're rounding out the hour. I'm surprised it's made it this far, but hey, whatever. I would like to talk to you guys about Pete's. Pete's, of course, is the second in command to Chantal. And I'll talk a little bit about Chantal, but I promise it'll be painless. Don't like Chantal. Pete has been making some suggestions on the live stream to Chantal. Just randomly jumping in to be like, yeah, you know, I fuck Chantal. Yeah, you know, I jerk off. Yeah, I'm a man. I look at porn. And people are speculating that he's really taking those comments about, like, him being an impotent, pathetic eunuch to heart. And he's trying to prove that those people are wrong by instead saying, you know what, I'm actually just a coomer. And randomly sat down during one of Chantal's live streams while she was there, and he said, "I have an announcement. I have commissioned pornography." Now I'd like to show you artwork by Meredith McLaren. Babies on the brain with a little animal in a diaper and a binky. This is like the black man, there was a black dumb boy who has a adult again. And now here's a black Asian couple, medium, as they say. Why did you just bite my face? I don't know. I'm like a sharky for a baby. And then she continues to suck or bite in his finger, I guess. And then he blushes. So I guess the message is supposed to be cute that this mentally handicapped woman is discovering things. Now, I would like to show you guys this what's her name? Meredith McLaren was the right one. So I went to his following to try and figure out just to make sure that he's following this account, and he was. So this was the right person. But I realized that recently, just recently, he's followed a couple other artists. So that had like the the cross out emoji with the 18 on it, indicating that they're like a porn account, not safe for work or for minors. So I opened all those too. Like he had just recently followed porn artists on his Twitter account. So I went through and I picked a couple samples of their work. These are from Twitter users Ahagiel49 and Bar. And to make sure that YouTube understands that this is in fact an art stream and we're critiquing art and not looking at pornography, we need some fancy music. Okay. Get it nice and low. Nice backdrop. Everything good? My voice? I think so. I see the levels. Should be fine. Alright. So this is a How Guru. And as you can see, this is a lesbian couple. I don't know who they're supposed to be. The one on the left looks like a video game character, and the one on the right kind of looks like Ethan Klein's wife. They both have like really fucked up looking PTSD faces. Their faces do not convey the emotion of like love or like flirtiness. They kind of look like they're traumatized. Like they just saw someone get shot or run over by a car and they're hugging each other out of like fear as opposed to like romance. On the right hand side, they're now topless and kissing. She went for like a convenient censorship angle so that she, you know, it's safe for work, and they're like covering their nipples with that hand. But the angle doesn't make that look like it's actually happening. It just looks like she didn't draw the nipples, so that's weird. They're like weird nippleless people, like Marilyn Manson. And they're kissing. Now she looks completely different. Maybe it's a polyamorous relationship. Anyways, that's Ahu Guru, and they draw predominantly lesbians, I think. I'm not sure. Yes. Okay, this is the second one, A Filthy King, and they draw a lot of stuff. This is the only not the safe for work one that I can find. Here we have a red man. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna go out on a fucking limb here and guess that this is a comic book character, because X-Men expert Pete is fucking insane about comic book characters. So I'm going to assume Red Man is a comic book character. Maybe Lady is also a comic book character. Maroon Man. It's Vision and Scarlet Witch. Okay, so it is X-Men. That sounds like X-Men names. So Scarlet Witch has Vision in like a BDSM getup. He's got like his arms chained behind his back, and he's got like a collar on and a blindfold. And she has like one of those jockey things that they used to hit horses with. And there's like hearts drawn around it. as I guess to imply that this is like a romantic thing. But she looks scared. She looks like she sees something in the corner of her eye that has alarmed her. She's in a defensive like expression. Like she sees a mouse in the corner of the room, or she got like one of those things like a floater in her contact lens, and she got freaked out by it because she's been awake for more than 24 hours and is starting to hallucinate at the corner of her eye. Either way, she does not look romantically engaged, and he looks kind of bored. He has like a placid face. He can't see, so he doesn't know what to react to. A Filthy King also does mostly BDSM, and I think some lesbianism. You might be catching on a trend here. Here we have, on the left, is weird, because that is like a lady from that fighting game. I don't know what the other lady is from. I'm assuming she's also from a fighting game or some kind of video game, and she's finger blasting Tifa Lockhart. And this one they're really proud of. They like posted this and then retweeted themselves. And but that's the thing is that particular picture is out of the ordinary for them, right? So this person mostly has like basically the Apex Legend mindset, where they're like everyone needs to be like some indeterminate brown. So that's a lot of their art, and then a lot of their art is also just super butch or athletic girls. It's not like tomboys, like just not feminine or androgynous women, like that one on the left is like the tumor bait that they use for Tifa Lockhart, and people giving money for the cookie shit that I draw most of the time. But as you can see, that is also lesbianism. Meredith is the one that he's commissioned pornography from. She has a lot of dicks on her timeline, is what I'm trying to say. One in particular that the Fishman from Legend of Zelda, and he had talked so much about between the two characters, like a power dynamic and stuff. So I think that number one, Pete wants to be pegged. Number two, Pete wants to be a lesbian. So it's all coming together, gang. My plan is coming to fruition, and one day Pete will be a transbian, and he'll try to get Chantal to peg him. Okay, Julia Fisher. Pete needs a lobotomy.
I did some things I'm not proud of. I tried some substances I'm not proud of. Stuff I never thought I would do, and it really made me sick. Like, really sick. sick. And it wasn't handled as a full. Well, I mean,
so she did something she's not proud of. Something sick, she said. I hope Cat is
so It was like 2 nights. Like not every single night that I was with him we did art stuff. It was like the one night and then like another night. It's not funny, but and after I did it, I was like, oh my god, I cannot believe I did it. The mixture, it wasn't crack. It just made me like
It wasn't crack.
really sick.
Clarify
For like
that.
2 days, like in bed, like.
Sick in bed for 2 days after smoking a substance that was not crack. We know for a fact that she smoked cocaine. So she hasn't. She's done something that made her super sick. And she also clarified that she was heroin.
It was like a mixture, like I don't even want to say it. I'm so ashamed of it. Like I am ashamed. Like I
Here
told
comes-
Pete and he's like,
Here comes the biggest tip. She told Pete, and he's like,
"You're better than that. You're not white trash." I'm like, I am white trash. I guess I don't know. I'm not saying like everyone who does. I'm not saying people are white trash. You know what I mean?
"What is the most white trash drug that you can think of?" It's not crocodile. It's like So, I don't have this clipped, and I'll just say that I'll spare everyone listening to Chantal to just say it. At some point in the stream, or I think it's that that she was with her lover and had cracked him. And your mom. Like a 400-pound woman. And that Eric, an apartment. Or the mansion. The round thing at the end, I'm pretty sure. And there's a residue in it. And she inquires, Araben, what is this pipe? And he says, ah, my dear, would you like to smoke that? Well, she describes it as having like a residue in it. It has some shit on the fucking pipe. And apparently, according to her, she wanted to try it. But he told her that she didn't want to try it. But she insisted. And he allowed her to get it together. They finished off the residue. And it made her sick, sick, 2 days straight, could not do anything. Disappeared. She didn't remember during those days. So it has to be meth. She smoked like meth out of a fucking glass pipe like a fucking addict. Oh. And it's like, you know, like 4 months ago, not even 4 months ago, like a month ago, she was that had happened to her was that she got diabetes and had to start taking diabetes medication. And then I guess what it is that she's taking that medication. What is it? Like games. So she's sitting there now with this diabetes medication. She's getting high and she's like, what the fuck do I do now? She goes to find some way to like go for it. And she moves a fucking meth heroin in a and does meth with him after doing cocaine with him. So it's just shocking. Like I almost feel like this has impacted my perception of like drugs a little bit. 'Cause it is kind of the closest I've come to doing drug or to knowing was for a very good time, about in a couple months. I was with my friend, his mom, his brother, youngest brother, his sister's infant baby, and the baby daddy, and also a feral cat that was in heat and would rub its belly. And I had money. I could have lived elsewhere. I just chose to live. His sister's baby daddy. Yeah, her sister's baby daddy. What was like he was a very intelligent guy, and he knew cars. He knew cars better than anyone. Shocking. Like, I almost feel like this has impacted my perception of like drugs a little bit. Or to knowing people who do hard time was I've talked about this many times, but I used to, for a very brief time, about like a couple months, his mom's third husband, who was as old as his brother, his sister, and the baby daddy. I had money. I could have lived elsewhere. I just chose to live in this double wide with these people. And yeah, her sister's baby daddy. What was like he was a very intelligent guy, and he knew cars. He knew cars better than anyone I've ever met. He could fix any car, and he one day fixed my car for me. I had a Mitsubishi Galant, and the spark plugs in the Mitsubishi Galant sit under a radiator hood or something, and you have to dismantle basically all of that to get to the second row of spark plugs to change it. And one day at midnight, he fixed my fucking car for me, and he didn't ask anything of it, so I took the entire family out to Cracker Barrel, and it still cost less than paying the Mitsubishi Galant dealership to fix it for me. So he was a smart guy, and he worked hard to work at it because he had a problem, and the problem was crystal math. He did fucking math. It cost him a garage in Colorado. Abandoned them to go to fucking prison because he did drugs. He had a kid, abandoned her to go to fucking prison because he did drugs. And that's the closest encounter. But it's really weird to see in real time that Chantal went from ordinary woman to like fucking crack hoe, smoking shit on the fucking floor with like this Arab man. It's shocking, especially from someone, because like, you know, baby daddy, young man, friend of the family kind of thing. But with her, it's like, you're like an old woman now. Why are you doing this? You should be over the experimenting with meth part of your fucking life at this point in time. And I feel like it's incomplete talking about this without showing... I'm going to show you what she's been doing after. Because it's shocking. After she broke up with this guy, she has been eating like several hundred milligrams of edibles per day. And her streams have been hours long each, and she's just like this constantly. I'll just play just a minute, so you, or not even a minute, so you get like a feeling for what the fuck. She's just, this is all her stream. She's laying there in what I call, and what people are already saying in chat, the beach whale position, where she's laying down on her belly, the head down in her bed, with her phone like set up so that it faces her, and she's just like, Debbie, and that's it. That's for 4 hours a day, just eating this fucking massive edible gummy with THC in it, and she's just high. Because I guess that's her way of recovering from smoking meth and having a bad relationship. So it really is just like shocking. Oh my god, I forgot to talk about this because I didn't leave any notes for it. But let me just briefly mention this and I think I was planning to talk about this during live.
Just got the doors open.
That, but there's this woman. I don't even know her fucking name. She was a show why I forgot it. I didn't prepare for it. Kelly Ronahan, featured right now on the forum. This woman says, today my twin is having her legs amputated, sending good vibes. I can't even imagine. Kelly Ronahan is what's called a munchie. And there's a lot of speculation about her condition, and it is gruesome. It is really fucking gruesome. And it started out as, from what I understand, it started out that she had an issue that required her to have blood transfusions. So she was posting pictures of herself in the hospital and blood staff getting these blood transfusions. It was like, she has this weird disease where she needs blood transfusions and nobody knows why. But it was speculated that she was actually like removing her own blood so that she would be anemic and require blood transfusions to survive, which is why that's why she's called a munchie, I guess, because she's making herself sick to require medical attention, and then she talks about it online to get like sympathy. Now, fast forward 100 pages and she's getting her legs amputated. What the fuck happened? She upped the ante from needing blood transfusions, because it's like, oh, you can only milk so much sympathy for something you have to do regularly. You can only post some pictures of you. She has started, or she has finished the process of picking at her legs until they bleed, and supposedly, allegedly, injecting feces into them to cause gangrenous infection of her legs. And she has successfully fucked her legs up so much that they have amputated her above the knees. And now she is a stump lady. And she is finally getting the attention she so desperately craves, because she's now a double amputee. So I don't have anything else to show you. There are pictures of God forbid you actually have to fucking look at them. Go right ahead. But it is just crazy. And I, like, on one hand, you instinctively want to feel bad for people who have like medical issues, and then you think about it and you're like, well, she did it to herself, so why should I feel bad? And then you think about it again and you're like, well, what the fuck happened to her to make her want to cut her legs off for attention? And then you feel bad again. Or at least I do. I shouldn't say you. I should not talk in the second person here. Maybe you think that this is really funny and you're like a crazy person who watches lively videos. I don't know. I can't make that assumption. But me personally, it's kind of like, it's sad on multiple levels, I guess. Godspeed. I hope she gets over her munchies, because she loses her hair. She won't be able to post on Instagram about how sick she is. People should feel bad for her. And that would be truly, truly sad. Maybe she, I don't know. I say that, but maybe she can like post to, she can use like voice activated post on Instagram without any arms, and then she'll get more symptoms. So she'll be a quadruple amputee with no arms or legs. She'll be a nugget, a chicken nugget. People will call her Nugget Girl. She'll complain about it and get an ass back. Anyways, that's all I got. Slow week, but I hope I managed to derive some entertainment from it. I'm going to be playing Apex Legends, and I eat pizza on Friday, so today. I hope you guys enjoy pizza day. And I hope you don't get your legs cut off. And my streams are archived on madatinternet.com. KiwiFarms.cc is our Fediverse node. I would suggest joining it because it's really awesome. I would suggest actually Soapbox.kiwifarms.cc because it's a better interface and we're testing it. And you can block instances. Anyways, I'm gonna eat pizza. I will see you guys next Friday. Take it easy. Bye. Oh, and I had trouble finding an outro song today. I didn't want to play something too long because it was a short stream. It's like, I shouldn't play like a 4-minute long song. And my stream is so short. So I have something only a minute long that I hope you'll enjoy instead. Take it easy.
just like a barista at a coffee shop. He's making someone a latte, and then he's like pouring half the latte in another cup and pouring some water in the original cup, being like, "Mind if I Jewish up this coffee?" Mind if I just Jewish this up on you?
Wait, have you seen that clip of Chuck Schumer? No. He goes to a diner and he's like, you order a glass of orange juice, okay, then a tall glass of water, and a third empty cup. You pour 10% of the orange juice into the empty cup. You fill the rest of it with water, 10% of the calories. What? Plus, you can share it, and more people can have orange juice too. What? Chuck Schumer.
Just give people health care, you fucking.
I know.
He's
He's a fucking millionaire taking time from people, and that's how he's spending the money. It's like everyone's relatives are dying, so Chuck Schumer fucking. You know how much a cup? He's the Senate majority or minority. Just buy juice, you fucking cheap piece of shit.
Yeah, where was that other coffee shop? Great coalition.
The coffee shop, one of the coffee shops. You go there every day.
You're allowed to.
I live in Fifth Floor. But when you,
Yeah.
it does work out the same way at the factory and it takes.
Yes.
They told me that our full was $6, and we didn't. Yeah, like it is $6. On the internet. They did take down.
What do they think's gonna happen? That family's gonna get divorced. What does that mean? Oh, it's, I'm here with Child Protective Services. We heard that your cold brew is $6.
And you have a
because comedian Adam Friedland tattled on you
I tattled on Twitter.
for charging an unreasonable $6 for this cold brew.
The joke was that the refugees couldn't even use the bathroom,
Yeah, which is probably true.
which is probably
Yeah.
true. But
And
they
they-
had the sign up anyway.
Yeah, so they had to cling to the $6 fucking ice.
So they're
cream.
like, it's not $6. I was like, well,
Which is kind of an admission that they wouldn't like. The fact that they couldn't even try to. Of course they can't use the fucking bathroom. Where's a refugee gonna get $6.92 to use the bathroom? At their job that they stole from, you know. I was walking out of the coffee shop yesterday and heard like a hobo. I turned around.
that was Racine. Salute. Dude, we heard the other side of that interaction from Racine just now.
What's that?
That he said,
I saw Nick and he was dressed normally.
no. He said,
Head to toe.
he said, no.
Oh.
He's like, I saw Nick and the guy that works in the coffee shop, the gay black guy, and he saw him talking to Nick. He's like, is that your friend? He's like, yeah, my friend Nick. He's like, Yeah, he's got like kangaroo shoes or something. He's like, yeah, like it's a $5 butter for credit card.
That's what the barista
That's what the
said.
barista said about you.
No, I won't. I don't mutter. I just took cash out. Don't get mad at
That's
us.
what the barista said.
Don't raise your
dude.
voice, man.
Oh,
I
well,
think
I
I
guess
see
I'll
what the
just
barista
never
said.
tip at that fucking coffee shop.
Oh, that sounds like
Oh,
someone
sounds
angry
like
guy
you're
would
taking
do.
it. Yeah, it sounds like you're getting a little
You
hot.
know?
I don't need his fucking review of my purchase. Fuck you, asshole.
He gave you 1 star. Damn, dude. He told Mike that you muttered after he said $5 minimum for credit card.
No, I think I just forgot that it was a $5.
You gotta talk to this guy.
Let's go fuck him up, dude.
I will.
No one disrespects our
I like
boy.
that you had to.
Wait, do you have a coffee?
Is a gay man.
Well, that's
I
what
thought that
Mike
was gonna
said.
factor into the story.
Well, yeah, he sucked off receipt now.
So you're saying he's part of this smear campaign by Hollywood homosexuals to discredit me because I'm on the.
Right, dude. No, pedophilic homosexuals.
Yeah, probably.
I'd like to imagine laser fat loss is just they pay a guy to follow you around the city from like 50 feet away, and he just points the laser at your tits. There's just always a dot on your tit, and you're like, what the fuck? And you're just constantly aware of this gross, sweaty tit. You're like, I should do something about this. So that guy sucks.
You reach for like a sandwich and just in your eyes like a cat.
That's good, dude. That's
Wait, so tell us about this gay guy that looked like
okay,
Nick.
so I'm in the coffee shop.
So
man.
Nick's doppelgangers at the coffee shop.
No, smaller than Nick, and he's got these tight, like little tight, flimsy shorts on. His dick is like 8.5 inches.
Whoa.
Huge,
And
fucking
he's a little guy?
Little guy, huge. Just like I could not look. Like,
Hell
what the
yes.
fuck, dude? You know, like I wanted to be like, nice dick, man.
And also, there's a laser pointer.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, I'm going.
The laser pointer guy's distracted. He's like, what? I guess I lost my tits. He's like, oh, sorry, I was busy.
So
Pointing the
that's
laser
like-
pointer at this guy's cock.
And like I'm at the age, I guess, where like I'm not gay, but like a huge dick like horns me up. Where I'm like, because I'm like that guy's fucking somebody with that dick, and then I'm like, well, I'm thinking of fucking now.
Yes.
And so then he's standing there, and then this beautiful woman. It's a very thin coffee shop. She walks out of the bathroom, skirt accidentally tucked into her thong, and I'm just sitting there like, this is
You want to
too
match
much
them together? You want
sex.
to watch them fuck?
Yeah. Well, I want everyone sexed up in here. This is too much. I gotta go home and jerk off.
You got to pull your dick out.
Yeah.
Jack off at the coffee shop.
That you should.
Yeah.
I thought of a area, like a zone in a city where you can just jack off. But I think
Amsterdam for jacking off.
But the problem would be it would just be dudes in there. You know what I mean? But it would be like I
A
would
train for men.
Yeah.
I just said.
You hit the record though.
I just said.
Adam, just go make the coffee.
Why make the coffee?
You the one who asked for it.
Nick said I'm gonna make coffee.
Make the coffee now. Make it.
I can't hear
get
that stuff. I don't have headphones on.
Yeah, you can't hear it because.
I'm not wearing headphones.
Yeah, it's in the back of my car. My car should
Make
be
it later.
unlocked, but if it's not, the keys are on the coat
Make
rack.
it later.
Just make it
Adam's-
now. You just woke up from a nap.
Adam's taking naps.
I'm cranky.
Yeah, so make some fucking coffee to fix your attitude before I fix it for you.
You're
For
yelling at me. I'm
and
not
for
yelling at
everybody,
you.
For everybody.
Why are you
what
yelling
am I
at me?
doing?
Nick, he's about to get 5 across the lip.
I'm gonna give you a fucking backhand if you don't
I'll
fix
give you
your
something else
attitude.
across your lips.
I would fuck you up, Adam, right now if we fought.
Yeah.
If we fought right now,
I would fuck you up so.
That's not true.
I would dispatch you so easily.
that's not true because I fight by Israeli army rules.
No, sorry, bitch.
There are no rules.
White phosphorus.
There's you don't have
Grabbing
any of that
men's penises.
shit. That I will have to look
Scratching
out for.
Gaza.
No
Fighting.
rules, just right.
The Gaza Steakhouse.
The Gaza steakhouse.
Welcome, come on into the Gaza Steakhouse. Everything comes with hummus on it.
Actually, that nap made me feel good. I don't need coffee.
Well, you better start fucking behaving like it.
Get in the back of my car. Go. There's some seltzer.
I'm not gonna get in the back of your
Go
car.
ahead, why don't you
Just
go
get
ahead.
in the back of the
Go
car.
ahead and get in the back.
Why you keep telling me to go in the back of your
my-
car?
my
It's
station.
cold outside.
My station.
Yeah.
Station.
Second station wagon
My
in the crew.
The state.
Yeah, the second one in
Oh,
the crew.
what are you accusing him of?
Copy.
I would have gotten a sedan if I had seen a
What do you
little 240 for sedan for sale.
What do you say about Adam's charges of copying?
I mean, he doesn't even have a car.
Stav has agreed with me off the record that you copied.
I've never said anything.
Yes, you did. You said
I'm a neutral observer.
You said you got a station wagon.
I'm
then
suck
Nick had to get a station
suck
wagon.
dick swirling.
What I got was an old car. I mean, it just happened.
My car is old too. It's 16 years old.
It's your car. Your car should not be in the condition that it's in.
What condition?
Inoperable. You have to have your girlfriend fix it for you.
He's not fixing it.
We went out of town and he's like, babe, can you help me with the car? Have your girlfriend.
That is what happened. Let's be honest. What are the facts?
No, this is
Did
not
you leave and then did your girlfriend fix your car? No, that was the facts.
I left and she there was a flat on the front of the car.
And who took care of it? Who took care of it?
I called fucking AAA for her so she could get a tow
Oh,
and get
you
a new wheel.
Who had to deal with that?
Who took care of it? I took care of it because I had a
don't think you
warranty.
took care of
I had a warranty at Costco.
I think you took care of it.
I had a warranty
Be
at Costco. And then
swindled
she
by
got
the
a
working men. So you have your.
She got a new wheel, but she was borrowing the car for the week, and the car had a flat.
who had to
After we
fix
were
it?
already upstate. Don't bring my personal
Didn't even check.
dramas into
Didn't
this.
even check your car before you gave it to the woman you
Yeah,
love.
that's right.
That's
right.
recklessly giving a broken car to a
girlfriend.
very
It
nice
wasn't a
woman.
broken
girlfriend
car, it
knows
was a
more
flat
about cars
tire.
than you.
What do you mean knows more about? There was a flat tire.
You're 15 years older than her, and she knows more than you.
all right, Nick. All right, Nick.
How is that? Her generation didn't even grow up with cars.
That doesn't make any sense.
They had cars.
iPads.
Everyone had cars.
That doesn't make
They
any
took
sense.
taxis everywhere. They took electric.
Now
That's the type of
you're
car.
even losing Stavros on
That's
this.
the type of car. What do you mean even stop, Russ?
Well, you guys were both doing a 2-for-1, and now you're.
That's true. He did
Now
lose
you're.
me.
He's
he did
losing
lose me
you
with that
his
part.
car thing.
I have to
nothing
admit,
changed.
You did lose me.
But what did I lose?
I don't know. It's a vibe.
I got too aggressive, but the point
I
didn't
don't know.
change.
It's a vibe.
What do you
man.
guys? You
The
guys are
vibe
mad at me
changed.
because I
I
took a
got
nap
to-
for 15 minutes.
No,
I lost him.
making coffee.
I lost him in terms of the aggressiveness.
I was not.
realized now.
I did not tell anyone I was going to make coffee. Why am I in trouble for coffee?
You woke up cranky.
I
Right?
didn't wake up cranky. I
You
I
woke
had
up
an erection.
with
I
you woke
literally
up with a
told
hard
you-
dick and you tried to
I
get me to
literally
touch it.
woke up and I said, "Stop! I have a boner right now." You said, "I don't believe you." I said, "So you can touch it."
I said,
And you
"Can I
pushed
see
out.
it?" No, I said, "Let me see it."
I showed you through the
No, I
blanket.
want to see your bare cock.
Okay, well next time I get an erection, I'll show it.
Show me the bare cock.
I don't have one right now.
The point is, listen. You woke up. You needed coffee.
I didn't need coffee. I feel fine right now.
You asked for coffee.
All right.
If I woke up and I wanted to,
Right before I took my 15-minute nap, we said 4 p.m. Okay,
Yeah.
and Nick said, "I'm gonna make some coffee. We'll get it going at 4."
I don't remember that.
Yes,
And then I ended up jump roping.
Okay, so you jump roped. I thought you made coffee. I just asked if there
Oh,
was
I didn't know
coffee.
you had a verbal promise from Nick.
I just asked if there was coffee.
So Nick's in breach.
I
You're in
said-
breach of contract.
I said I want to have a cup of coffee. I never said I was making it. Adam said, "Do you have a grinder?" And I said, "Yes, it's in the car."
That's true. That's true, Adam. How do you?
Yeah, you brought your coffee grinder from the city.
Yeah.
You know what? We shouldn't
Actually,
be
I
fighting.
didn't,
in
I
front
didn't
of the
bring my.
kids
I have a better coffee.
This is
grinder.
probably tearing the audience.
What I brought is.
They like a little insight to the drama.
I brought is a coffee grinder I'm planning on either giving to somebody or throwing out. It just happens to be.
What kind of a coffee grinder?
Some like KitchenAid coffee grinder. Yeah. Now that I'm like trying to learn,
Mr. Coffee over here.
I got like.
You're saying you're planning on
Yeah.
giving it to someone that happens to be a woman? Is that what you just said?
Some weird thing.
I thought you were bragging about giving garbage to women.
Wow.
Things that
Adam, see, this is why I'm saying you need a cup of coffee. Because you're being cranky right now.
I'm not being cranky. I bought both of you guys Christmas gifts today.
You did?
Yes.
Now
What's
you're
the gift?
changing the gift.
I told you guys what the
Give
Christmas
them
gifts
to
are.
us. It's already.
I don't have them yet. I ordered them.
It's already January.
It's already December 30th.
I know, it's a
December
late-
30th.
it's a late-
It's a late one. I don't have breasts. Even at my fattest, I didn't really have breasts.
I mean, I've grabbed them before.
Not really.
It's very funny to claim that you don't have breasts.
I don't really.
I've left-hand palmed you and right-hand
Let's put it
jacked
this way:
myself.
they could be way worse. That's true.
I fuck girls with smaller titties.
That's not true.
You know what?
That's his
That's
type.
true, but that's on
That's
your.
not my
that's
type.
That's on your. Like that's like saying.
You know I like big natty.
No, you don't.
I'm on.
No, you're
listen.
now we want to talk about copying.
Oh, yeah.
We would now
Oh my
we're
God, you're the
now
first
we're
guy
talking
that
about
likes big
copying.
Mr. Xerox over
I've
here.
loved
You're saying station wagon. Meanwhile, Nick bought an old car to work on. Have you done a stitch of work on your fucking Carmelo Soprano wagon? No,
Yes, I did.
motherfucker.
Yes, I did.
You haven't done shit.
I
You
have
just
done
break-
some-
Right now, you're going to somewhere replacing the fucking tail.
Bought it and immediately got into an accident. Okay.
That's right.
First of all, that was not my fault.
And now,
You
after
No, that was not my
bragging
fault.
about fucking women with small
It
dicks
was a
than
cannabis
me.
user. It was a cannabis user.
By the way,
on the Long Island Expressway, they made a sudden stop, and I was following a little.
Control your vehicle.
thank you.
Maintain control
You
of your
can't
vehicle.
go from saying you fuck girls with smaller titties, which, by the way,
I fucked
pathetic
all
on
types
your,
of tits.
on your behalf.
I fucked all women with all different
So
sizes.
that's number one, because my tits are not big. They're little and they don't look that good. If it was on a woman, I wouldn't be that thrilled if I had tits like mine. Now, as a fat man, these are the best tits you can possibly have. But on a lady, these are not good tits. Secondly, you cannot establish yourself as a guy who fucks girls with titties like this and then in the same breath claim to love big naturals.
I've always
When
loved
I
big
have been on the
naturals.
fucking record since before this podcast about loving big ass tits.
Making copies.
To claim that liking
That's
big,
you.
big
You're Rob
breasts
Schneider.
is your
You're
thing.
the copier.
Out of the three of us, it is my thing.
That liking big
In
breasts
this
is your
well-worn,
thing.
in this well, yes.
Copier's jammed and
Copier, yeah.
asshole number one. We've got a dick jammed in the copier.
That's
asshole
true.
number one.
That's true.
Please empty the copier's mouth. It's filled with cum. Error. Error. The copier has been nutted in and it's jammed up with nut from copying too much.
So, that's you, by the way. The copier.
Mr. Xerox.
As ashes will be.
All right, man.
The Batman villain.
Listen, it didn't bother me that you
Fire.
got the second station wagon in the crew. It's just officially the second station wagon in the crew. That's all I'm saying.
You keep bringing this up as if I give a shit.
Oh, cool.
I don't care.
I'm just putting something on the record.
Adam,
No, you sound mad, dude.
I don't sound mad at all. I'm
You're
not
being
mad.
trolled and you're
I had a
mad.
great nap.
Have
I
a
woke
nice
up with an
day.
erection.
You have been trolled. Have a nice day.
No, that's right. You have been
You're
trolled.
trolled.
I've been trolling.
You're both
You're
trolling.
trolled.
I've been doing a long-term troll on you,
You've
and
been
the trap is nearly set. Nick. I'm chill.
wow,
The trap
really?
is nearly set.
Fuck.
You might think you've had little victories all along the way.
Yeah,
but
that's
the-
why you're
but
making-
the war. But the war. I've fought a war of attrition for years.
No.
War of attrition. That sounds like being trolled to me.
That's
Me, I didn't even know a war was going on. I was just having a good time. Jump roping.
that's right.
Eating pizza that's been left out for 3 days.
Would, like, is there any more cold pizza?
There's plenty.
Yeah.
There's all of the, for some reason, the meat lover that didn't get touched despite having a huge meat loving copying piece of shit right here in front of me.
I wouldn't describe Stavros that way.
What?
Oh,
Why would you point at Stavros?
He pointed at you.
Loving
Now you're just lying to the audience.
yeah.
And that's something I
I've
can't-
never lied to the audience.
And that's something
both
I
of you guys,
can't-
both of you guys, every single episode spew lie after lie to these kind souls.
No.
These
Oh my
sensitive
God.
boys
You think
listening to the
you think
show.
they're gonna fall for this little fucking stunt?
I would
Adam?
love to have an argument for the entire episode.
You think this is how they're gonna fall for this
I
little
think it's
stunt?
finally time we have an argument the entire episode.
I think it's
Because a
finally
lot of
time.
people think the premise of the show is that we bully Adam, but the truth is that's never actually happened.
No, it doesn't.
It's never even got. We've never even gotten close to bullying.
No.
him.
No.
We
And you
just have
never
to.
will.
We keep him in check.
I think what you need to do is go make a little coffee.
You can't kill a man who's already dead.
You have to go make a little coffee.
Yeah. Well, you
That's
can't.
me, the
you can't
ghost.
kill a man who's not even a man.
That's right.
You're
We can
killing
kill a
little,
woman.
a little girl baby who's not even born yet. A girl's sperm.
That's true.
Listen, Nick, you're always
You're a little sperm with a pussy instead of a tail.
Yeah.
You've always
You're a girl. You're a sperm that's like, hey boys.
That's
you've
right.
always been
And
jealous of me because I'm 18 months older.
We
all know that.
Shut up! That's the one thing you're not allowed to bring up on the show.
Everyone knows that. Everyone who listens knows. You've been jealous.
Nick wants to be 18 months old.
He wishes he was 18
I
months
feel so
old.
fucking gay
That's
because
true.
my birthday is late. Oh no, he's just leaving.
You better bring pizza for the crew if
You
you're
better
going.
bring that meat lovers pizza in here.
You better bring the whole fucking pizza.
Beat lovers.
That's right, the beat lovers.
Beating off.
Suck me on.
What did they
the
call
dick.
everything bagel at the place we went to? The Tornado.
Suckley's Delight. What the fuck?
Only one slice.
You're fucking
There's only
insane.
one slice.
There is an entire pizza.
Give me a slice of that and go have the sausage. I'm the guy who ordered pepperoni mushroom.
No, I was gonna share the one slice that I found.
There's a whole fucking.
I would have brought more slices if there were more slices.
Let's see. Wow.
There was only one slice left.
You guys are midnight snackers.
I had a slice at 3:40
I had
a.m.
a slice at 7 a.m.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
It's weird because I during the day.
Will and I were hitting the Frank Do Suck line a little bit hard.
I'm a daytime guy. I wake up.
No, I'm a nighttime snack.
No, yeah.
Big
See,
time.
at 10 a.m. I'm gorging myself, and then
I woke up
nighttime I'm
starving.
My pattern, when I'm really in the fucking eating zone, the first meal of the day is around 5 p.m.
Oh.
Because I'm so fucked up off what I ate that I can't even stomach the idea of eating it. Bro, I went to Pakistan and they were so rude that I had to shift over to the Greek guys that I can trust.
Will America's making a stand, and it smells great.
It smells better than my fucking little dick.
It smells better than Adam's ever smelled. So.
That's true. You probably haven't smelled better than bolognese.
What? My body?
Yeah. Your pheromones.
I'm getting into sense. I told
Your
you.
pheromones can. First of all, that's
2020
culturally, that's cheating.
That's bullshit.
You know what?
You don't
That's-
wear. I've
you
never
say this.
worn cologne one time around.
That's, can I say this?
As
As
the
the
last
last
episode of the year, I just want to say, you have an awful attitude today. I don't know what happened. We're in here now.
I feel fine. No, you know what it is? You know what it is? I'm standing up for myself.
We're not even going after you. You started off, you're like, you copied my station wagon.
You don't like the fire.
Okay, well, you're the cop.
I was lightly teasing you about that. It was a light tease. It was a rib.
Okay, that's fine.
It was
I'm
a
like,
rib.
we're not even going. No one's going after you.
Your attitude is bad.
I've been trying to talk about PlayStation 5 the
No, you
entire
haven't brought
time.
it up one time.
Because I've been trying to, and you keep saying, I've only sucked 18 dicks.
I've never said that.
You did. You keep bringing like...
Hold on.
You've been saying that
only sucked 18 dicks.
my car is broken because I had a flat wheel and then my
Fast
girlfriend has
forward.
to fix my car for me.
All I'm saying is you should have, if you had made the coffee, no problem.
If I
You
was
have to have
asked-
he manipulates the situation to plan to be out of town because he knows he'll want to kiss the tow truck driver.
That's true.
And so he has to-
Okay, if that's true, then you're being a good boyfriend. If you're keeping yourself out of situations of temptation, where the tow truck driver
can't
comes
do that,
and he's so hot and he's got so much grease on his overalls.
What's that movie,
Make
The
sure
Last
car-
Temptation of Christ, about? Is it about sucking cock?
No,
It's
it
about
is. It
sucking
is.
cock.
It's
Yeah,
about
about
no. Well, it's about
Getting
it's
pussy.
about pussy. Yeah.
Which is awesome. And who wrote that? A Greek guy.
Who? Scorsese.
No, bitch. Kazantzakis.
And
He wrote it.
it's about what, Adam?
It's about getting pussy.
Is that the joke answer or the real answer?
Both.
It actually is both in this case.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll give him that.
It's a great movie.
I'll give him that. It's about getting pussy, which is cool. It's funny that they made a movie about God, and his biggest issue is whether he can get pussy or not. And that's the kind of God that I identify with.
Yeah, your God's got pussy.
How great is our God? Our God is a horny God.
And he takes like $80 from me, and I'm waiting there for like 15 minutes, and I was like, well, I just got screwed. Like, let's just go. I don't want to. This guy's gonna kill us. Like, I don't want to like push our luck or anything. Guys, I don't like that everyone's
Just tell the story, dude. We're invested. Come on.
And then anyway, he comes out of the kitchen. He gives us like a tiny bag of cocaine. I say, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. And we do it in the corner of the room, and then just me and my friend Matt just stand there with our hands in our pockets. No one wanted to dance with us. It was such a waste of money. And okay, why are you guys looking at me this way?
No, is it done? Is that it?
That's it. Well, sorry, I didn't fuck any trannies.
I don't know.
Pretty good. Pretty good story,
That was a
Adam.
pretty good story.
Can you give it to Ian?
Yeah, I don't. We're not gonna rib you over that. Cause sure, you bought cocaine.
There was a Mexican guy involved. It's a pretty cool story.
That's fun, man.
Yeah, the
There-
Mission District. There's a lot of tech stuff going on there.
Well, now there is. That was
Yeah.
when it was kind of more of a mess.
Oh, okay, cool. So,
That's great.
What's up with like the coffee maker? Or if you can make some coffee for us.
I can make you guys coffee.
Yeah, if you could make us a couple coffees, that'd be great.
Is that what I am now?
Can
on
you
this?
actually give the mic back
Yeah,
to
just
me?
give back the
I
mic
don't
to
like-
Ian.
What was going on at the gay 90s?
Yeah, so gay 90s.
So anyway,
Oh
it
man, I'm
was
so
rip
excited.
roaring.
This is crazy.
So they were just Adam,
Just get the
Yeah,
coffee.
Adam.
Thanks.
And so I mean there were multiple that they had.
This is gonna be this is gonna be a bad one because Adam refuses to do his job. His only job on the show is to go get us coffees.
It's not true.
It
Don't
is-
lie to me.
Okay, answer this. Are you willing to go get us coffees?
I've gotten you coffee in the past. and I've
No,
offered.
right now, while you just clocked in.
You're gaming.
I'm gaming
The
out of
podcast is started.
frustration.
You're
I don't
playing-
even want to be fucking gaming right now. You pissed me off so bad I gotta play Battlefield.
No,
Gotta
you're
kill
virtual Turks. You're
dude.
pissing me off by treating me
Uh-oh.
like some sort of secretary.
You don't get pissed off. You go on your period. It's different when a girl does.
Got him.
Girls don't get pissed off.
It's true. It's called peeing. I know a thing or two.
Girls don't pee.
Then they eat chocolate.
Yeah, you have to have a piece. You want to eat some chocolate chips? Why don't you go to the fucking store and get some and give me a coffee? while
That
you're
is
at it?
ridiculous. There's a big
From
bag.
now
of
on, your
chocolate
name
chips.
is Grace, and you're the secretary of Cumtown.
Yeah, and I mean Nick's Will.
Yeah.
I'm the secretary.
Stav is still Stav.
I'm Karen with the big titties. I'm the secretary. He's Grace. You're Will, the gay guy. I'm Karen, the drunk lady with big titties. No, you're not. You're fucking.
You're Bruce Willis.
I'm sucking my own titties. You're the gayest one. What's no, I'm not Jack. You're Jack. You're Jack. And
You're
Grace.
Jack.
You're Jack and
No, I'm
Grace.
Grace.
Nick is Will, the regular gay guy. I'm Grace, and I get fucked all the time. I catch so much cock.
They have a community and a shared interest.
Adam, where's my coffee?
I gave you your coffee. Where I don't know where you misplaced your coffee.
Yes, please go.
Is
find
it on the floor?
It's not on the floor.
Where were you? You've been
It's- I think
sitting
it's
here.
on-
the whole time?
I went to the coffee shop and got you
I
a
think it's on
coffee.
the other side of the refrigerator. If you don't mind.
You want me to go to the kitchen?
Yes, please.
I'll do it for a
Please,
bit.
this isn't funny.
I'll do it as a bit.
For the show, man.
Nobody's laughing. We got a lot to dig into.
We got
I
a
have
lot.
all the usernames written down. Of all of the people who called me a faggot on the opening Anthony subreddit.
I take back what I said. You should go on Reddit, dude.
Yes.
You know it.
No, I can only go on Reddit once I get kicked off the show, but I'm jealous, dude. I want to just post again. I want to
Those
be a
guys?
poster, an anonymous poster.
Nick was earlier talking about how depression's not real, by the way.
It's not real.
What do you mean it's not real?
It's not real.
Post?
No.
No,
Depression.
Oh, depression.
Come on, man. Are you listening?
No,
What the
he's
fuck?
not even fucking.
No, I thought you
whole
said.
job is to
I thought you said.
participate in a
No.
conversation.
I misheard you. I thought you said Nick was talking about how
I'm
he's
the only
depressed
one.
that it's not real.
We do our jobs. Don't do your
I do
jobs.
the job.
You're reluctant to bring me my fucking coffee.
I
4
lucked
feet
into
away.
bringing you your coffee. Okay,
Right.
maybe I'm having
A
trouble.
little projection there, pal. Keep going.
I know how my bread is buttered.
Wanted in my special cup.
Adam's making coffee. He won't be on most of the episode.
He's gonna be over there making coffees, and I want it in my special cup.
Well, let me check. Let me check his mic. Hold on. My mic works for when he comes back.
Check.
That sounds right.
Checky.
That was me, guys. In case you thought it was actually Adam.
Exactly on it.
Huh? What?
You know which cup I like to use.
You know which cup,
Oh
bro.
my god. He's made himself the coffee in my hand. Oh my.
Oh
God.
That's embarrassing.
Oh my god.
You're a guest, man. Show
A
some
guest
decorum.
in my house, and he picks the Amtrak up for himself.
Unbelievable, dude.
That was purchased for me by someone close to me. We went to a train thing.
That's so rude.
Who's no longer in my life.
That's so rude.
It has sentimental value, and it's also about trains.
That's the double. Do you know how hard it is for Nick to have sentimental value for anything?
Mm-hmm.
Nick doesn't care about objects.
And look at this. We've already, there's no way. He's making, there's 2 coffees being made. There's 2 coffees being made.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, that's my special cup. He's still keeping it for himself. There was an opportunity.
To just be like, my bad.
To call an audible.
My fault.
But he's now. Is the Caroline's mug okay?
Wow.
We'll let the audience know that I've stolen probably 4 or 5 mugs from Caroline's, and that's most of the mugs I have say Caroline's on them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
From my operation where I got into stand-up comedy in the hopes that one day I'd just be able to steal massive amounts of mugs from the Caroline's Comedy Club.
And operation is a go.
Yeah.
Well, this is a real power move by Adam. I don't know. This is, he's going to pretend like it isn't, but he's really setting up something.
It's passive aggressive.
Yeah.
It's what an abused wife would do. To her Gaston-like husband.
No, it's not. It's your Foofy or whatever the fuck his name is, Adam. Foofly. What's the guy from he wants to fuck Gaston?
I don't think he wants to fuck Gaston.
He does.
No, it's just like that. Like people's something happened where the MRA shit started, or Pua shit started, and then it didn't work, and then it created a type of insight that is now outwardly directed their hatred of themselves to other men, and that's where you get the thank you for bringing, bitch. Anyway, so this type of guy that's got hatred for other guys. No.
Wow, dude,
no.
made his coffee.
No.
Wow, I would never make another man's coffee.
On
bro.
air public apology.
Let me make mine.
I was very nice, and I made you a coffee, and then you called me a bitch.
Well, because you didn't put cream in it. I said make it special.
In my special cup.
I want it in my special cup, and I want a special. Go put a little cream in it.
I'll give you a special cream.
Why don't you give
The audience can't see, but Nick is tapping the top of his cup very condescendingly.
Why don't you go put a little special cream up in my coffee? I'm saying, I don't think that guy.
That guy predates all that. What you're talking about, though, Pua and all this.
Because guys used to just be boys with each other. You know, you'd have, and this is the essence of dudes.
I see what you're saying.
Is they build each other up.
So he's a relic. He's a relic of a past, innocent age.
Past time. If that was all happening now,
putting the cream in there very bitchly.
Very. If that was happening now, that fucking Shmee guy or whatever. Foofly.
I don't know.
Wait, you didn't put. That's not enough cream. You gotta lighten this up. Put more cream in there. Anyways, if that guy.
Adam had gotten most of the way to the refrigerator when Nick said that. I'm just trying to narrate for everybody.
Yeah. Anyways, that guy now, he would come over that. I'd be like, dude, Gaston is so bad at hunting, and then Gaston would hear it and be like, bro, you're like 4, 3, and 7.
Yeah, you get no pussy.
You get no. And then you'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, man, I'm a real big fan. And then Gaston would be like, oh, I guess that's okay. And then fucking like Gaston would leave and be like, Gaston is so sensitive. And that's how that guy would act.
That's true. Yeah. But then he would start a message board about what Gaston does.
Yeah.
And his personal life, even though Gaston never talks about it on purpose.
Yeah. And then they'd start getting bombarded by the Little Mermaid subreddit. So they have to go private.
But in back in London times, you know, guys like that were cool.
Yeah.
They were chill. They were just happy that Gaston was going to rape them. Put her in her place. Which is the plot of that movie.
Yeah, I mean, give Gaston some credit. I don't know if he was that good.
They're gonna redo the movie. They're gonna redo the movie from the perspective of Gaston. Some bitches learning how to read. Some bitches trying to read. There's only one and what the fuck is this?
You said more cream.
This, I mean, come on. It's like milk. Go make me another.
This is how I win. This is how I win.
Fuck me in the pussy.
Alright, bye guys.
Bye.
I thought you said it was when we were doing plug that it was over.
No, stop. Just started doing
Yeah, because I have to go to therapy, so.
Oh, like, I thought Zod said I have to go to therapy. So
Well, we got 2 more
started on time.
listen, you started while I was making a coffee, and I made it for you, and you didn't say thank you, and you called me a bitch. Actually, and you still have not apologized.
I don't
and
think
listen,
that happened.
no,
I don't
yes,
think
it
so,
is.
dude.
It's on the record, and
What
you
record?
still have not publicly apologized for speaking to me that way.
No, you're gaslighting me.
I'm not gaslighting.
Stop gaslighting my friend Nick.
No, you're gaslighting me.
Oh, the old. I know you are, but what am
Don't
I?
resist. Yes, exactly.
Classic toxic abuser.
So you're telling me
Yeah.
that I'm imagining you calling me a bitch.
I'm saying.
So you're making me feel insane.
Toxic.
You're making me feel
This
toxic.
is a toxic relationship.
This is toxic, Adam.
You're being toxic.
You're being toxic.
I'm not toxic. It's super beautiful. Shit. Well, I guess that is.
Yep, nice.
So, you guys, I think in conclusion, Carl's Jr.
In conclusion, Popeyes.
You have one more opportunity.
Thanks.
You have one more opportunity to say
Covered a
something. The things that matter to me in life are being a good friend, being a good son, and being a good husband. And those are the only three things
Well,
that matter to me.
One for 3 right now.
And if a friend of mine says that I did something that hurt them, I will correct that behavior. And
Well,
I
I
did not intend on hurting you by telling Sean Patton that I didn't think that you had a large penis. Which, speaking of, you showed me last week, and it was very funny.
Yeah, man. Anyway, look.
I didn't
Apology
mean to start a whole
accepted.
thing.
Apology
I didn't mean to
accepted, but
start a
you
whole
really.
thing, and I am making a coffee right now.
You did something bad, and what'd you do? You spent the entire time talking about how bad of a guy I am.
Almost as if it had lived.
When I did
See,
nothing.
that's exactly a
No,
big
because
problem.
no, you were purporting to
When
be.
I did-
No, you were purporting to be. You were misrepresenting yourself.
No,
Nick,
I'm saying.
And I was,
No, I'm not
and I was
misrepresenting.
calling you
We're
out
gonna
on
have
that.
to do this again for a second. We're gonna have to do this again for a second. All I'm demonstrating is fully acknowledging that I'm a bad guy. Even I
Yes.
wouldn't do something
Exactly.
to that degree.
That's how egregious your behavior
That's how
was.
bad your behavior is. And can you make me a coffee also? Well, that's not true.
Wow, listen, man. You don't have to fucking bring all this stuff up because you made a really, really fucked up mistake. Okay?
Just because you tried to show Sean Patton your penis in the bathroom.
And he wanted to look at mine more.
Yeah. You know, what I really want to go do is look at that guy Stavros' penis. Is he on stage right now?
I was like, wow.
Adam,
Pussies are squishy.
I'm going to need you to take me. If you don't mind. Come on, dude. We got to do the show. We got to. Come on, man.
This is fucked up, dude.
Come on, dude.
Are you gonna say? I'll do it if you say something nice.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit! Nick just killed himself. Instead of say something nice
I
about
killed
Adam.
myself, yeah. I ended it the coolest way possible.
All right, dude.
It'd be pretty tight if I cut my...
Hey guys, it's Future Falls here. We're selling silver bars. Jaeger poured silver. I worked with them to make a custom bar. It says "Hell yeah, dude" on the back. It's got a cute guy on the front. You know, it helps support the channel, and you get some fucking silver. So if you don't like it later on, you could fucking sell it for fucking silver price. So I like it. It's something that isn't a shirt, so you know, that's got
first a pact made with Uncle Gale, so I wish to tell thee all. Behold its size. This is my canvas. It's to be a cold, dark, and very gentle place. But first, I must see flame. I wish to paint a picture of a cold, dark, and very gentle place. One day, it will make someone a goodly home. That's why I must see flame.
Leave us weeble thought. Leave us be ashen one. Sweep all thought of us from thy mind, as thy kind always have.
Bring Friede to me, please. Canst thou not see the flame flickering once again? Soon will it surge. I can see it, feel it.
Only the flame quivering at misguided ash. Please avert thine eyes. I would snuff out these ashes for good. Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging. Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging. Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging. For that is thy place of belonging. For that is thy place of belonging. thought of us from thy mind as thy kind always hath. Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging. Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging. Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging. thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging. Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging. Is thy place of belonging. From whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging. Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging. Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
Those who aren't kin to fire cannot paint a world. Those absorbed by fire must not paint the world. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten, Mother. I can hear the fire crackle, and soon I will see it. My thanks, Ashen One. I will finish the painting of a cold, dark, and very gentle place, so that it might make a home for someone someday. My thanks, Ashen. I will of a cold, so that it. My thank. I of so that it might. I will of a cold, so that. My thanks. I of a so that it.
Ashen One for the Lord Link. Very well, then take no. Ashen One.
Ashen One.